Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about some apps that we as teachers can use in order to improve and create meaningful environments for our students. Let's remember that nowadays globalization has increased, allowing teachers to have different resources and materials that we can incorporate to our lessons in order to engage our students to keep studying and learning the English language. First of all, let me introduce a quotation to support this idea, and it's about Camera 2001, who mentioned that opportunities can be constructed by establishing an appropriate balance between demands on learners and support learning. So I consider that it is very important to consider our students' needs and beliefs in order to create our lessons, because in that way they are going to feel engaged. Also, let me tell you another quotation about Erdmer 2001, who claims that there must be small communities of practice in which teachers jointly explore new teaching methods, tools, and beliefs, and support each other as they begin transforming classroom practice. So these apps are going to help us to create small communities in which students can practice and develop the English skills. I have found 3 different interesting apps. I hope you like them. Their names are Wattpad, Facebook, and Go Conquer. Let's start with Wattpad. This app was designed for readers, for people who enjoy reading, and I have modified it to improve my students' reading skill. What you have to do is to enter with Google and you just write Wattpad, and here it will appear login with Wattpad. Once you have entered, you can join with Facebook, Google, or you can download the app in your computer. So in my case, I have here the app. Once you have registered, it will appear this page, which is about the stories and the books that they offer. So you can choose the book you want. Here you can see different stories about different topics. For example, I'm gonna choose the first one, but here let me tell you before that here we have some icons in order to do many things. For example, the first one, which is Discover, here you can find these stories. This is for the stories, so I'm gonna click on one of them. Here we have the label which says read, so if I click on it, I can start reading the book. And as you can see, we had a brief explanation about the story. So if you are interested in it, you can keep reading, or if not, you can choose a different one. It takes some time to download the story. Let's wait a little bit. Here we go. Here we have the story. So here we can see that we can read the story. For example, in a lesson we can read the first page, and the next lesson we can keep reading or at home maybe we can finish the book. So if we like the book, we can click on start. So I haven't finished my register, but it's in order to indicate that this story is a favorite one for you. Or here we can make some comments. For example, story really interesting, and you post it, and different people can see your post, and they can write a comment about you. Let's come back. Here also we have this, which is plus. This provides us the same tools as I mentioned before. So let me explain the second one, which is the library. Here we have the books that you like or that you download in your profile. So here you can see the books that you enjoy, and here they offer different stories in order to keep reading something similar to the books that you have chosen. Also, in this tool with a pencil image this tool is to create a story. In this one, the students have the opportunity to write a story. For example, in my case, I was writing The Wonderful Start. I create this, and it will appear something like this. You have the title of the book. I wrote The Wonderful Start, then description, what is the book about, and you write something about the book. The category, here you have different options, for example, historical fiction, romance, science fiction, etc., according to the story that you are going to write about. Then we have the labels. Here is to write some words in order to recommend the book, if it is funny, interesting, etc. And once you have finished these 4 labels, you can click here, which says add a part of the book. Here you can write the name of the chapter, and you can keep writing about the story. And once you have finished, you can add some images or a video, maybe something that is related to the story. For example, if you click here, you can add also music. I don't know, a song about music, and you just choose the video. And as you can see, it's here. So when the students finish the book and when you start reading it, you will see the video and you can play. So once you have finished the story, you save the changes. They are already saved. And we continue with the next tool. This tool is to see if you have news. For example, here Wattpad recommend me to read the Olympic conquest. Here we have some messages. I don't have anything because I don't have friends right now. And messages. If you want to send a message, for example, you can ask your classmates to create a specific name. For example, UAM Pablo. So you are not going to find someone with that name, but you can ask them to create like a clue in order to identify them easily. And once you find the classmate, you can send the message. Then here in this tool, you can modify your profile. So you can change the picture, the name. If you have followers, you can see the classmates, in this case, or the students, hear information about you, something about you, something that you like or you enjoy reading. Hear the stories that you have written. In this case, I have just one, The Wonderful Start, and the books that you have read. So I don't have a list right now, but once you have read one, you can add the book to the list. Then here we have this tool in order to change something about your profile, to check your count, or if you need help or information, so you can check here the information. I consider this tool is this app is very easy to use it because it is similar to any platform, and of course it will be helpful for students in order to improve reading and writing skills. And finally, when you want to close it, you just close. The next app is Facebook, which I consider is very popular. So what you need to do is just enter to Google and to write Facebook. Here we have the name. You just need your email account and your password in order to enter. And once you have joined, you will see the principal page. Here we have an example. And if you want to create a group for an educational purpose, so you just click here, in which you can create a group. They ask you to write the name of the group. They ask you to ask students to join your group and to insert an image for the group. Here I have created some groups, so that's why I'm gonna show you. For example, this one. I just insert a different image, and here we can do many things. For example, we can share important information with them, and they reply to your comment. Also, you can share a video, or maybe some pictures about grammar or vocabulary, and you can ask them to write a comment or to write a review or to write something about the information that you have shared with them. Here at the beginning we have the tool. Here, if you want to write something, here the camera image, if you want to add a picture or a video. This one, in order to add a file. And here, if you want to send, to sell or to do some other things, to create an event, create an album or something. I think Facebook has different advantages. For example, they practice the listening, the reading and the writing skills, and they enjoy it, because when you post a video, for example, about, I don't know, a song, and you ask them to write what they understood about the song, so they can analyze and reflect about the song. They listen, they write. Also, it is very useful to share relevant information and to be updated, because here it will appear different news. But on the other hand, what I consider that it has different disadvantages too. For example, the students may get distracted when they see different friends. Instead of keep studying, they start chatting, or maybe if they find some information that is not related to the topic, they may get distracted and they may be working on something else. But well, I consider this app is very useful. So here you can see the members of your group, the pictures that you have shared with them, and well, of course, here you are the one that are in charge of the group, and here you can see what you have done. So I think this tool is very easy and useful too. Finally, I think this tool is very easy and useful too in order to improve the English skills, because you can check relevant information and you can share it with your classmates, and they may get engaged in the lessons, but you need to be careful in order to manage the platform, because they may get distracted. Remember, here we have the tools for the members, for the pictures, and to know what you have done. So I hope you like it, and that's all. So finally, let's start with the last app, which is Go Conquer. What you need to do is to enter to Google Chrome and to write this, Go Conquer, and you will find a link. So once you open it, they will ask you to register. It is free. They ask you to have an email account and the password. So I'm going to start because I have already registered myself, so I will start. Go Conquer offers the possibility to create different products. For example, mind maps. Here in the corner we have the tool, slides, notes, tests, diagrams, etc. So I'm going to focus on the mind map because I use this app to create the mind maps. So just click here to create a mind map. And you introduce the title of the mind map. So if you want to change for example, here the letter, so you just change it here. If you want to change the color of the letter, you click here and you change it. I don't know, maybe this one, yellow one, maybe, I don't know, like this. If you want to make it bigger, so you just move, and you can do the same with all of them. And if you want to highlight the letter or change it, yes. So also if you want to change this the form, for example, if you want a circle or if you want a triangle, so you adapt it according to your mind map. In this case, I'm going to use the same, and I'm going to make it smaller, and you can keep adding. So if you want to add a picture, so here you have, I have some pictures, for example this one, or if you want to look for one, if you have one in your images, you can do it, and you insert the image, and you can make it small or bigger. So I don't know, something happened here in my computer, but you can make it smaller or bigger. So once you have finished the mind map, you can download PNG image in order to save it, just in case you need. And here in the corner it will appear the image of your mind map. In my case, well, I just create this, and I can save this in my documents. So I come back to the platform and I open here in the corner in this file, and it will appear different activities that you can do with this mind map. You can reproduce it, you can copy the mind map to a different place, you can move it to a different group or subject, you can share it, with friends or with a group, or you can send it by email or something. So I'm going to come back to here to show you an mind map that my students have uploaded to me. It was about natural resources, for example, and it's pretty similar to Facebook. So here I just can write a comment. So I like it. Well, it was really nice. This is my comment. So I can keep reading my students' mind maps, and here I have the name of the student, and it was from this group, so I cannot get confused. So here you can create the groups, you can create subjects, you can create courses, and you can ask students to send you the invitation in order to join your group. I think this is very, very useful, because you can create interesting mind maps. Look at this. It was about family members. This is the mind map. It looks really nice. And here I have the name of the student again and the group. So I hope you like it, and I hope you like to try, because it's meaningful. And if you want to check or to look for a specific mind map, for example, I don't know, education, here they appear some maps or notes. Here you can see the image. This is a map, a mind map about education, something that is related to the topic that you are looking for. And here you can see that this is a mind map that was created for a different person. And if you like it, you can tell him, or you can send a comment about it, or you can come back. So that's it, and I hope you like it. If you want to close, here is about you. You have also a calendar, you have a library, your files, you count, and if you want to close. And that's it.